and walk right off this beach.
Nothing else you want to tell us?
Can you give me a ride home? Because I want to walk back.
I can't give you a ride, I'm sorry.
I had to walk back.
Well, that's up to you.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. That's right, we're back at it with some classic TCAP episodes that I'm going to be reacting to. This one is quite insane because the guy that is getting caught up in this sting by Chris Hansen is actually sent out onto the beach with the decoy, and it's quite a unique reveal that we have in this one, as well as he asks the most ridiculous question because it absolutely blew my freaking mind that this guy had the balls to even ask of Chris Hansen. But without any further ado, let's just get right on into it and watch this guy walk himself right on into this sting.
This man takes a train into town and then starts walking and keeps walking.
Maybe someone wants to do a drive-by and just see where it's going.
So, I mean, you want to talk about intention just right off the bat here. A person that drives to the house already is showing their full intention, but when you don't have a car and you commit to catching a train to this location to meet the decoy and then walking miles and miles from the train station to this decoy's house with the expectation of their parents being gone, that is just so sketchy, and there's absolutely zero way this guy is going to be talking his way out of this one today. But I do find it quite funny that he literally is just walking miles and miles, and they're just filming this dude getting lost around the street in his big-ass SpongeBob jacket. Like, I don't know what he's doing or why he chose to wear this jacket either for this meeting, but this whole thing is insane so far.
The man in the SpongeBob jacket walks about 2.5 miles right past our street and gets lost. After walking several blocks out of his way, he finally heads in the right direction and hears our decoy calling him.
So he finally meets the decoy, who he thinks is a 12-year-old, once again, whose parents are not at the house. This is not true. Chris Hansen is waiting right around the corner, but the decoy brings him over onto the property, and apparently there's a private beach, and that's where this sting is going to happen. So that's right, we got some tropical vibes. I know it looks a little bit overcast in this video, but we're island boys in this episode, okay?
It go real damn tropical.
It go real damn tropic right now, so let's get it.
Explain to me, like, what you think we were gonna do.
First, I was going to get to know you. I wasn't in a rush to shit. Unless you in a rush.
I just want to know beforehand, you know?
Acting all shy as soon as the decoy is asking like exactly what they're about to do, which, you know, is obviously some questioning that the cops are asking the decoy to ask so that they can have a solid case against this guy. And he's just like, I don't want to rush anything. I know I just caught the train and walked miles to meet you here, but I kind of want to get to know you, you know? Like, he's just one of these extra creepy predators that is just trying to make the decoy feel, you know, a lot better. But little does he know that this decoy is probably a 20-something-year-old woman, and he's about to have his life changed forever as a result of his decision to come out here today. So thankfully this wasn't actually, you know, the person that he thought he was talking to, because this is just so creepy already.
What should we do first?
Yeah.
Well, if you say you want to take breaks, and during the breaks you want to teach you that first.
And wow, obviously I had to omit a couple words there from his sentence, but he gets straight to the point of what he wants to see happen here today with what he thinks is this person he's been talking to online. This dude is just really not that smart, and he's down bad, you know. He just strapped himself into this SpongeBob jacket and he was like, no matter what, I'm getting it today. I don't even care if it's a sting. I'm just gonna go in balls to the wall and literally exactly say what I'm planning to do right on the microphone that I don't know exists.
Not a chance. Listen to how quickly Loverboy changes his story when I'm the one sitting across from him.
How you doing?
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh my god. So this reveal is freaking amazing. You got Chris walking up with his, I'm sure, like bodyguard or police escort pretty much, and he's got some shades on. He pulls up to the beach chairs here and just pops a squat, just switching out with the decoy like that. That is an absolutely magical reveal, and I'm sure this guy saw them walking up to him and he's just crapping his pants at this point, because what else is there to do? You know you're caught at this point, and you know you're screwed, and your life is about to change 180 rapidly from this point forward. And again, no sadness for these guys. They have exactly what's coming to them. If anything, they should be hauled off to pretty much immediately. But yeah, this is about the perfect situation for a person like this getting caught. At least it's on this, you know, beautiful beach.
Me, I'm 17.
What year were you born?
85, I think. 85, I think.
85?
He's really born in 1980. That makes him 27.
Oh, and this dude's almost 30 freaking years old. I mean, I thought he looked a little bit younger than that, and the way he's talking kind of seems a little bit immature and childish, so that was another thing that made me think this guy was maybe in his younger 20s, which does not change a single element of this, by the way. Like, I don't care their age, but that is shocking. This dude's almost 30, and he's already lying about his age, so that's not a good look, bro. Like I always say, Chris Hansen has all the information he needs. He's just asking you to gauge your honesty right here, and to try to give you a little bit of an easier time revealing to the world exactly what you were planning on doing, because it's going to come out one way or another, and if it comes out through Chris's mouth, it's just going to look that much worse for you.
I already know.
Oh, okay.
I already know a lot of stuff, actually.
Because I didn't want her to get in trouble, that's why.
You didn't want to get her in trouble. What about getting you in trouble?
Oh, that too.
These excuses these guys think of, they kind of blow my mind, because it's a new one every single video. This time, the dude is trying to twist it all of a sudden. Like, I just didn't want her to get in trouble, you know, because I think it's illegal for kids to be talking on the internet or something. I don't think you're allowed to have a computer till you're at least 18, so I was just trying to make sure she wasn't going to get in trouble with the law, so I wanted to meet up with her and kind of explain to her, you know, what she's been doing wrong. I'm a concerned citizen.
You knew this girl was how old?
I think 12 or 13.
12. Why did you think it was okay to visit a girl at your age?
First of all, I like to travel, and then
You like to travel.
Oh my God, and these excuses get dumber and dumber. He then asks, Chris Hansen asks, I should say, why he thinks it's appropriate for him to be hanging out with his decoy when he knew that the decoy was the age that he thought they were, you know, a child. And his excuse is, I just like to travel, and, you know, she hit me up, wanted to hang out, so I figured it'd be nice to take the train ride and walk miles in the cold. You know, I got my SpongeBob jacket to keep me warm, but yeah, I'm a big fan of traveling. She said she had a beachfront property, so I just wanted to come chill and check out the beach, you know. I'm probably gonna go hang out with a 12-year-old in Athens, Greece, you know, next year, so I just got to get my passport in order, but I love to travel. I'm meeting 12-year-olds all over the place, honestly. I'm trying to meet one in every continent.
Travel.
I like to travel, plus she wants to hang out, so I don't mind. I wasn't planning on doing anything with her.
You say things online like...
And I gotta cut this off again because I'm never really going to be able to include the clips of what Chris Hansen says from their chat logs, but you know that they're all very descriptive and very obvious in their intentions, and I just love when he twists this back onto them. You know, they come up and they get caught and they are spewing out all these lies and these excuses because it's just flowing out of them at this point. They're nervous, they're scared, they don't know what's about to happen to them. So he instead takes the reins back and it's just like, nope, all of this that you're saying right now, total BS. I have the notes to prove it. This is exactly what you said, actually. Blah, 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 blah. And then they get even more uncomfortable as they realize this guy has the entire chat logs of the entire time they've talked to this decoy, and they know they've said some absolutely messed up stuff. So this dude has to be absolutely squirming in his seat right now.
All right, so you asked me all these questions. Who are you?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, you gonna arrest me because... But really, to tell you the truth, I was not gonna do anything with her. Like,
dude, I just wanted to chill on the beach. I literally wasn't gonna do anything. Like, yes, she literally asked me what I wanted to do, and I just told her before you arrived, and she has a microphone on, so you could hear that in the trailer that you're like listening to this through. I was not going to do anything, especially now that you're here, dude. I'm just trying to leave. Like, I might hang out on the beach for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna dip and walk back to the train station. No big deal. Just let me go.
You sat out here for a good 10 minutes, and you had the opportunity to tell her face to face that you really didn't want to do anything, and that's not what you said, is it, Malik?
yes, I did. I
No,
said...
you didn't. You said...
Yeah, and this dude's acting like they don't have microphones or that they don't have this on tape and there's not a hidden camera somewhere. This dude is just oblivious to the idea that he could be on TV right now. And I don't know how long this show has been going on at this point, but you have to recognize Chris Hansen at some point. You know, this clip seems pretty HD, so I'm guessing it's a bit more in the middle of when they were doing this show. They have to have a couple seasons under their belt. What does this guy think is happening right now? Like, do a lot of them just think this is the dad and they're about to get beat up or something, or he's a cop? Like, I truly don't know what goes on through these guys' heads right now, but he is in no place to be asking questions.
You ever watch TV?
So, sometimes barely.
You ever hear about that show, To Catch a Predator?
Well, I wasn't trying to be a predator, but...
So I'm gonna take that as a yes, that he has heard of the show maybe, because his answer was just not the answer to that question. He gets asked, do you know To Catch a Predator, the TV show, and he's just like, I wasn't trying to be a predator, but I think I've seen it once on TV. My mom was watching it, but I definitely am probably not gonna be on that show because I don't think I'm Predator.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
Well, one thing, can I go home?
That's the only thing he wants to say is another question of, can I please go home? Like, of course, dude. Just walk off the beach. You're going to be totally fine. I promise you're not going to be, you know, bombarded with a SWAT team that's going to tackle you into the sand and put you in handcuffs. No, you can just walk on your merry way back to the train station and everything's good. Have a good life, bro.
I mean, you can leave the beach.
Can you give me a ride home? Because I want to walk
I can't
back.
give you a ride, I'm sorry.
I had to walk back?
Well, that's up to you. But I'm not in a position to give you a ride, though.
There's any way you can give me a cab?
I'm not going to be able to do that.
So yeah, this is what I was talking about in the intro of the absolutely insane freaking question that this dude has the gumption to ask at this point. He has just been caught in the sting operation. He thinks he's safe to go home freely, which is already a blessing when you're in his position. You know, obviously he's thinking he could have been sent to the slammer for this, but he isn't in his eyes right now. And he thinks that it's appropriate to ask if he could get a car ride from the guy that just caught him doing what he was trying to do. Like, no, he's not going to give you a car ride or call you a cab. You're going to walk your ass back to the train station right now, and that's that, okay? There's no assisting you in getting home after you have proven that you are a monster.
The good news is he won't have to make that long walk back to the train station.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
So that's right. The normal ending that we get in these newer episodes where the police force come out and they make sure that this guy is taken away to the slammer and he's questioned rapidly and I'm sure put on some sort of registry. So yeah, he did get that ride back that he wanted, but it's not quite to the same destination he was planning, aka his home. Instead, it's the county station probably, and his life has absolutely changed as a result of this decision. Once again, I feel zero remorse for any of these guys that are on this show. If anything, it's funny to me that they were dumb enough to get caught up in this, and I'm blessed that this is a show that existed and took people like this off the streets, okay? Because this dude was very straight to the point, and it shows that he was just probably a dangerous person to be running out and about. I'm glad he got caught. I am a little bit jealous of his drip. I'm hoping that this doesn't ruin the niche of SpongeBob themed NASCAR jackets for everyone, because I was thinking of picking one of those up off of Grail. They absolutely are just so drippy, and I'm just jealous of his fit, but I don't know if you can wear it anymore now that he's kind of tarnished the name. But that about does it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of this down in the comments below, and if there's any other episodes of this show that are very special you want me to react to. I'm trying to just, you know, eventually get to all of them, but there's so many that I'm choosing ones that have interesting names that I see and kind of going from there. So as always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.